Sometimes like all you want to do is run. Hear me out, hear me out. It's all the things you never show. There are the things I want to know. Secrets start in your heart to slow. But if you don't wanna tell me now, I guess I'll never know.
Let's get this house bumping. Hello, everybody, and welcome to TOFFEE BLUECAST. It is gone 10 o'clock, 10 past 10. We'd normally do it at 9, but we're a bit later. Busy bees today. We want you, if you're on Twitter now and you see it pop up, get over to YouTube and come and interact. There's loads of Everton fans in the comments. You can get to know more Everton fans. That's what TOFFEE BLUECAST does. It brings Everton fans together. So, but you can still comment from Twitter, and your comments do still pop up. They still pop up. Paul, how are you doing, mate?
I'm all right. I'm good. I'm looking forward to tomorrow because I've got tickets, so I'm going. It'd be nice.
Jealous.
I know.
Absolutely jealous.
So make the most of it. Get down there early. Fan zone. I'll have Erin and my dad with me, and yeah, it'll be nice to enjoy the game. Might be an emotional thing. Last game of the season at home. Last home game of the season, rather. You don't know who's going to be playing their last game, as it says below. Will it be Coleman's? We've offered him a new 1-year deal, which is great. Will he take it? Don't know. Presume he will, but you're not sure. And then you got lots of lads who could possibly be leaving, through deals, this, that, and the other. So we don't know if we'll be seeing some people play their last game for us, or last home game for us tomorrow. And then obviously the last day of the season away against Arsenal.
Yeah, last home game is massive. It is a massive because, like I said, Coleman has got offered a new contract. Farewell's just put a statement out today that he is going to offer Coleman a new contract. Some Everton fans aren't happy with that. Some Everton fans are buzzing about it. I'm personally happy about it. I think he still adds something to the team. Good squad player. And you're not going to get a squad player as good as Coleman for the price that we pay for him and stuff like that.
And
what do you think? I'm not happy with the Coleman thing?
Yeah, because it's not going to take away. Is it taken away from anyone else? No, I don't think offering Coleman a 1-year deal is particularly going to take much away from anyone we could have possibly got in anyway. So it's a no-brainer, to be honest. We need leaders on the pitch, and he's one of the few that we've actually got. So why wouldn't you? Why wouldn't you? So I hope he takes it. I hope he doesn't play every game. That would be, be ridiculous. But I would definitely offer him another 1-year contract.
Some people do say with Coleman, sentiment, this is the reason you're in this trouble. Be getting attached to players and you need to move forward, not hold on to stuff. But I can't think of another player that I've been attached to for a very long time. I can't think of a Coleman scenario. What other player have we holded on to too long? It's not something we regularly do, is it? It's not the reason we're in this trouble either, I don't think, just wanting Coleman to stay. We don't get attached to that many players. That many players don't stay. That many players don't last as long as Coleman does. So I think that's...
No. And I think...
In the comments here, Paul...
Yeah, go on.
Do you know what? I have been busy. I have been really, really busy. And for the first time ever, I've missed some of the latest stuff. But it says here... Standard Liège fans blocked the team coach from entering the stadium for their game tonight, and in the protest of so that must have happened because we do have people that keep us updated on here. And Richard was just said again, video footage. Fans attack the cameraman. You can't have these anywhere near our football club, by the way. And I've said this on a short, right? 777 partners, because I'm sick and tired of saying 7 3 times. 777 partners. Mashiri needs to get them gone. And I think he will. I think that's about what's happening. And in all fairness, I know it's really bad and it's disgusting. And I feel sorry for Standard Liège, but I'm happy that this is happening to completely put Mashiri off the deal. Now, I don't think this should happen at all. It's disgusting because fans could get hurt, striking, stuff like that. It shouldn't get that toxic against ownership. But 777 partners are awful, so I can see why it is getting toxic. I don't want to be in their situation, Standard Liège's situation. I really don't. We need to keep away from these. Very dangerous. I seen Astro put a video out the other day and he's saying, no. Don't go nowhere near these. Mashiri needs to bugger them off. So the news that we are getting now, Paul, is that it looks like Mashiri is finally saying no to him. That's what it seems like to me. Are you getting that feeling?
Yeah, and I listened to Five Live before Julie Ball was interviewed on it, and from her understanding, it's not 100% off, but it's more likely to be than actually going through. So it's not absolutely confirmed, but at the moment, it doesn't look great for a deal with 777, which a lot of people are going to be very happy about because Standard Liège's players have not been paid.
Have you seen
there's
the
lots
Bubbles'
of that
latest
kind of
update
stuff. Say again, sorry.
It's just the Blues has chucked on there. I'm just trying to keep the comments coming on, but he said, have you seen the Bubbles' latest update? I'm going to have a look now. Like I say, it's the first time I'm not updated and there's loads of stuff that cracks on. Typical Everton, isn't it? I've been down the frigging beach, right, in you lost the league at Goodison Park. Busy bee.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Bobble's latest tweet says here, I'll read it out now. The Bobble, who is a lot in the know, a lot of the stuff he puts out is true, so I'm going to take his word for this. Current Everton owner, Farhad Mashiri, has now officially instructed 777 partners that he is looking into alternate investors for Everton Football Club. So, yes, come on. He has to. Anyway, Mashiri, I can't stand the man. But even he surely shouldn't go with these. Even I know he doesn't clearly like Everton that much. Bloody hell! But even he should go with these, Paul. They're awful. They are awful. We're not that desperate,
No, but
surely.
If he, yeah, I was going to say if he tried to, then there's got to be other stuff that obviously we're not aware of. I mean, they own Standard Liège, Genoa, Genoa, sorry, Hertha Berlin, Vasco da Gama. The players in Belgium haven't been paid for April. We're almost middle of May now. So how on earth can they be in a situation where they buy a Premier League club and do a decent job of doing that? It just doesn't make any sense at all. So how on earth they can give him a good deal is beyond me, to be fair.
I've said it all along. I said it on Spaces, Paul. There's more, like you've just said, behind the scenes that we don't know that makes 777 partners appealing to Mashiri. Now, 777 partners clearly are the dodgiest people around. So they've done something dodgy that is very appealing to Mashiri to draw him towards going with them. For me, this is just my opinion. They've got something behind the scenes because they're dodgy. I don't know. They could say, "Oh, you can do this, you can do that. You'll gain more by going with us." And Mashiri, his eyes have lit up with something with 777 partners, and he's tried everything he can to go with them, but the Premier League haven't passed them because they're not fit. They haven't got they can't show the financial stuff. So these are not the right people, Paul. And finally, I was bricking it with these. Rob did say who we have on that keeps falling down. Rob did say who we have on the channel. He said that these wouldn't pass. They wouldn't get it. And he was right. He was right.
We said it in when we had a discussion in November. we did say this, and we weren't particularly. We didn't think it would do
No,
then,
I wouldn't put it
and
past the
it
Blues.
seems to
No,
have been
I
the
still
case.
wouldn't
To be
trust him
honest,
until I still wouldn't trust him,
oh,
and
no.
until I get you the Blues, and until 7-7 partners have like we get new. Do you know what? Even if I got told 7-7 partners are gone now and they're not in the deal, I still believe they could come back in it. So I think until we're actually owned by someone else and it's announced that we're owned by someone else and not them, I won't believe that they're out the picture. I won't. It's just Everton, isn't it?
Well,
We are.
it's
It's all coming in
Everton,
now.
isn't
We
it?
are
Exactly.
two.
So
Look at that. Come on, seriously. How? Right.
sorry.
Listen.
Yeah, I was just going
We
to
have.
read a bit. This is from the. Go on, you go and me.
Well, I was just going to say something. Deep, you go first, and then I'll jump on you.
It's just this that I'm sharing now. This is from the Echo. So this is saying that it's talking about discussions that were earlier on with 777, and that's who they own. And then basically saying last month deal fell down. One of Everton's existing lenders, Rights and Media Funding Limited, objected to having their protection against possible default diluted, as well as being unhappy with the amount of money being put up for equity in the club. So we're almost just putting ourselves in a dangerous spot, to be honest. I was hoping it was going to tell us about what this would have done tonight, but it seems not. Oh, hang on. Here we go. So it's not been all smooth sailing as club owners. 777 following a sixth place finish last season. Saw Liège, one of the best clubs as well. Liège missed out on European football, and then huge banners unfurled in the home end. Read multiple properties or multiple mediocrities. No money, no ambition. For over 100 years in Division 1, and your galaxy should not harm our future. So all those stories that have come out tonight about them blocking this, that, and the other, the fans not being particularly happy, seems to have been the case.
Yeah, well, that's what I was just going to say. When you put that picture up, I mean, we have a beautiful football ground, and we've been run really bad by Mashiri, and the board's been awful. And I think now is the time that we need to take a different direction, and our football club needs to be put in a good place and run properly. It needs to be put into good hands. That's the most important thing. And I think all this stuff with the stadium that looks amazing, you can't put us into the hands of people that are striking. You know what I mean, Paul? They're striking the owners out. So they want 777 partners out. They think they're disgusting. They think the worst thing in the world striking like that. Come on. They're saying they are that bad. And they are, by the way. They are treating them like crap. They're literally not giving them money or anything. They're not paying wages. And I'll put it all on shorts. They're not paying wages, and the manager and people are ringing them up saying 7-7, where's the money? 7-7 partners are paying everything late. They're not on track. They're not organised. How can they run our football club properly if they can't even do the starters? Do you know what I mean? They can't even do the passing stuff. If you can't pass on a football club, then how can they frigging send us in the right direction? We need owners to come in, pay stuff on time, have the money, have the bank balance, and sort our football club out. 7-7 partners, Paul, they need to be gone. And I think I hope it is. And if they're not, we need to start striking. I hate them. Can't stand them. They're destroying.
No, it's another thing from the Premier League as well. Emma makes a good point in the fact that they're meant to go through these procedures, aren't they, about people who are able to come in and buy or own a football club, and where are the boundaries and procedures with this? And again, she said, how has it been able to drag on that long? It's another reason why Premier League needs arbitration. It needs sorting out. It can't just basically be floating along doing the crap job that it's been doing for a long time.
This is wrong, because the Premier League should be able to just say no. because if they can give us point deductions and say we're not running our football club right, then they shouldn't be accepting bad people like these. So the Premier League should be able to just say to these, no, you're not fit to run Everton Football Club, like straight away. But the Premier League apparently can't say no. This is why it's dragged on so long. All they can keep doing is giving 777 partners more stuff to meet, hoping that they can't meet it and that they just go away. And that's all that's happening, is they just literally keep giving them criteria to meet. And 777 partners aren't meeting it, blagging it. Does your head, doesn't it? Paul here is saying, I mean, we didn't plan to start the show like this, but if it's what the topic is, that's what we're here for. That's what we're here for, mate. Don't worry. I honestly feel like I am getting pissed off of hearing this as well. And I'm not going to lie, me and Paul could do loads of shows on the Toffee Bluecast about 777 partners and the ownership, but it's boring. I am interested on that our football club is going into the right hands. That I pray that it happens, because I know that is the key. That's our future that we're put into good hands. But this is just, I don't know. Ages ago, like we just said, Rob said these would not pass the check to run our football club because they are not fit financially to run our football club and they are dangerous. And he said that ages ago, and it's still, we're in the exact same situation now. I don't know why it didn't get rejected ages ago. Obviously, they can't. But
I was just going to say the thing, like Rich is asking, is it possible then we go in administration? It would need a lot of things for that to happen at the moment. And at the moment in that whole story, we're kind of back here. You know, you've got still people trying to buy the club, people who are waiting for a deal to collapse to then possibly buy the club, from what we've heard. You know, so when you sort of see the headlines, like Eugene said, staring at administration threat with 777 not coming in, there's a long way to go with any of that, to be honest. That's the next bit. That's 777 pull out properly. And then Mashiri's got to find a new deal off someone. That's
you get bored of saying 777.
I hate it, yeah.
I know. I hate the name because I never know where I say 3 or 4 7. So I'm just saying 777 now, like Triple H, 777. Right. But one thing I will say is about, I did speak about this on a space for ages with Craig the other night and stuff like that. And a lot of people that don't know, we all try and know as much as we do. But we often, if you actually ask us, we don't know what we're talking about. But one thing I will say is Mashiri is going with these because he gets a better deal. Yeah. They've offered him a better deal. Mashiri could sell our football club and take a cut, but he's not going to want to do that. Of course he isn't. He isn't going to want to take a cut. He don't care about Everton. Mashiri just cares that he comes out with as much money as he can to probably give back to who he's got to give it back to. I'm not saying the name. So Mashiri literally just wants as much money out of this football club as possible. But when it stops with 777 partners, they've gave 200 million. The MSP or whoever's chucked in 150 million. So that's 350 million. And then 777 partners have also been paying wages, this, that, and the other. So there's about 400 million when someone takes over us that they've got to pay these off. I don't think they have to do it straight away now. I think it's when we get taken over by someone, it's got to get paid off. From what I read, Paul, 777 partners, like as soon as Mashiri rejects them, they can't just say, I want the money back now. Part of the deal is that we need to get owned by someone and then they get the money back. It's like a loan. Do you know what I mean? It's not. So I don't think we'll go, to cut it short, I don't think we'll go into administration. I actually do believe we need this to happen for Mashiri to start sweating, knock his price down a little bit, which people are waiting for, and then you'll see people come out the woodwork and buy Everton Football Club. A lot of people are waiting for a good deal here because they know that they can get a good deal out of this. Because Mashiri is going to get to the point where he's in trouble, he's got to sell us, we can go into administration, but Mashiri won't let us go into administration because he won't want to get nothing, will he, Paul? Do you know what I mean? He won't want to come out with this with nothing. That's not going to happen. He's not going to let that happen. So someone will buy us. It's just someone's going to get a good deal. And Mashiri don't want him to get a good deal. And he's standing his ground. And I hated talking about that and saying all that. But there you go. That's what I'm thinking. That's where I'm at.
Shall I show you something more positive? I'll show you something more
I've
positive.
got something to show you. I've got something to show you that you probably already see.
Well, let me go first. Then.
Watch this, Paul. Who's going first, me or you? I've got two things here. I'm organised tonight. Ready? Here's
but
one.
You're getting bloody greedy now. Well, I've only got one.
I know. I've got a feeling one of my things is going to be your thing as well. So I'm going to steal it off you. All right.
Go on, then.
The first thing I'm going to show you is, you ready?
Yeah.
Get your speakers up, people. So literally, I walked down the beach today, and as you can see, I've written on the beach that you lost the league at Goodison Park. You lost the league at Goodison Park. You lost the league. Right. I've written you lost the league at Goodison Park with the mountains behind. Beautiful picture. And I put the picture on my Toffee BLUECAST Twitter. And a lot of people liked it. In fact, 1,400 people liked it that you lost the league at Goodison Park. And I did see some of the Liverpool fans' comments saying, "Oh, how old are you writing in the sand with your finger?" Or, "I'm surprised you even knew how to write that or spell that." Well, in fact, yes, I did know how to write and spell it because I've been writing it in tweets every single day, and you don't like it. And I think, do you know what, Paul? Truthfully, even when I'm 60, 70 years old, I will still write stuff in the sand because it doesn't take that long and it's fun. I don't think you have to be an age on anything. And the Liverpool fans' reactions, I love it. Because at the end of the day, and even some Liverpool fans said, "Oh, we wasn't winning the league anyway." Yes, you did think you was going to win the league.
Yeah.
And if you beat us, you would still be in contention. So you come to Goodison Park in massive contention to win the league, and you probably still be in the running now. But we done you. And we're going to celebrate it. I'm sorry, you will celebrate doing us over. We're celebrating doing you over. You lost the league at Goodison Park. You lost the league. So take it, Liverpool fans, suck it in. We're just going to enjoy it. You would, we are. Cop-outs and gobshots. Right. On the next thing, Paul, here we go. So on to us actually beating them and then losing the league at Goodison Park.
Yeah.
It was a sensational month, wasn't it? It was a beautiful month. And to top the beautiful month off, Dyche pretends that, "Oh, I'm not that bothered about winning stuff." But look at his smile. He is an happy man to win this. Manager of the month. Manager of the month. What do you think, Paul? What do you think in the comments? Manager of the month. Sean Dyche.
Well, he was up against. Well, he was up against Pep. Pep had won 6 out of 6, and who was the other one? Was it Arteta? Was the other one? But to be fair, to win those games, which was as much as we'd won in the past 4 months or 3 months or something, you know, it's a hell of a turnaround, and it kept us up. So.
No, you look at the running that we had. Let's face it. The Premier League wanted that last game, Paul, to be a relegation battle between us and Luton. They wanted it to be. They put it on Sky, the big relegation battle, Luton versus Everton. Everton are struggling to stay up, but Sean Dyche smashed it that month, didn't he? And we got the job done early. We're still here tonight on this pre-match thinking, bloody hell, we've got a pre-match and we're already up. I still can't believe it. Can you, Paul? Still can't believe it.
No, it's nice, isn't it? It's nice. It's nice not to be shaking at this point, dreading tomorrow. Remember not dreading a weekend, because I can't. I know exactly.
I've never seen Paul
not worried
smile
about the
so
curse
much.
either.
I've never seen him smile so much.
Not worried about the curse because we've stayed up. So, and we also pulled out of our appeal. We also pulled out of our appeal of those 2 points as well, because now it doesn't matter. We weren't going to get them, put back on, and we stayed up despite all the all the opportunities from Premier League to try and take more and more points off us. So, sod, yeah, we don't want to waste any more money on lawyers there. So we said, forget it.
I know
Just
I
enjoy
had
that.
this debate on the Toffee Bluecast. Some people are angry, saying we shouldn't let the Premier League get away with it and we shouldn't have pulled out on the points. I made your point, Paul. I said that we spend that much on lawyers to take them and appeal. I think just pull out. And then someone goes, "Oh yeah, but you're losing league positions. That could be an extra 2 million on league positions."
Yeah, I
I just
don't
can't be
think it
arsed with
actually
it.
would have either, to be honest, because there's a little bit of a gap, and I don't think it would actually make a difference.
No, I
So
don't think so.
no.
No, I think we'll be okay. I think we'll be okay. I just can't be arsed with it anymore. We're staying up. The 2 points ain't going to do anything. You can, as the Blue says here, you can shove your point deduction up the arse. I don't want any more help from the Premier League. Like, I really don't. They took points off us. I don't want them to give us points back. In fact, we probably would have stayed up even if they didn't give us the other bloody points back. Thinking about it, when they give us 8 or 10,
Yeah.
way we're
Well,
finishing.
there's a 6 point gap between us and Palace, who are
Yeah.
above us. So what are you going to do? It doesn't matter. Just enjoy the last 2 games of the season. Ignore the Premier League. They can do whatever they're going to do, and we just enjoy the last couple of weeks of the season.
Did I show what you was going to show?
You did the manager of the month, yeah.
Yeah, I knew it was going to be that. I seen the
Great
smile on your
minds.
face. I can read your mind like a
Great
book.
minds.
Yeah, I could
Great
read your
mind.
mind like a book. He definitely deserved it. I mean, to the
Oh, yeah.
fixtures. I mean, let's get into the pre-match then, people, because we're going to move this through. We're going to get it on an hour. It is late night. Let's do this, and this is why Dyche got manager of the month. I'll tell you exactly why he got manager of the month, because I know Man City won every game, but they win every game anyway. But the pressure that we was under, not playing that well, the form that Sean Dyche picked up here is nothing short of sensational, because we hadn't won in 11 games, and then Sean Dyche goes and gets that form on the screen.
Yeah.
After the
Mad,
Chelsea
isn't it?
game, a win, a win, a win, a draw. It looks like we're Man City there, doesn't it? That's class.
I know. It's bizarre. I mean, and clean sheets as well. I mean, who would have said it? Like, as soon as that whistle had gone, final whistle had gone against Chelsea, who would have said that we would have kept 3 clean sheets and we would have won those 3 games? I don't think there would have been many people, to be honest. Sky certainly didn't. Sky certainly didn't, because they had us down on the Friday night for Luton to smash us, and then they would be proper happy about it. But
especially after conceding 6 as well, yeah. Especially after conceding 6 goals. After that Chelsea game, you really do think you're in big trouble when you think, oh my God, where's the win coming from to stay up? And then you go, boom, you beat Forest 2-0 when Forest needed to beat us to stay up as well. So that was a big game. So Dyche beat Forest in a massive game. That was a clash of staying up. Then you have the derby, which I always believed in us, but to win the derby, you lost the league at Goodison Park 2-0. Sorry to mention it. I'm not. Then we play Brentford and we win 1-0. And then Luton, I do feel if we needed to beat Luton, we probably would have. But yeah, Luton 1-1. We probably should have won that one as well. But we took the foot off the gas, I think, on that game. But yeah, the form is amazing there. 3 wins, 1 draw.
Blues wasn't worried at all, to be fair, after the Chelsea game. But yeah, like he says, he'd be disappointed if we don't smash them for 4 or 5 tomorrow. They just, I mean, they do get the odd goal and stuff, but they've no depth, have they? And they came into the league not spending a great deal. Couple of buys. They didn't go as mad as Forest did. Maybe they couldn't have gone as mad as Forest did. So that's just where they are at the moment. They'll give it a good go again. I think you remember Bolton being like that in the late 90s, early 2000s. Every season they'd come up, go down, come up, go down, and that's very much what Sheffield United are like at the moment. So, yeah, you'd be disappointed if we conceded a goal, to be honest, tomorrow.
Well, we had the Sheffield United fan on not long ago, and when we told him to come on the relegation battle show, when we had everyone on that was in the relegation battle, he did say, oh, we're already down. He wasn't that optimistic it was going to stay up, but the way they started the season, getting rid of all the best players and stuff like that, Sheffield kind of set themselves up to go down for me. They didn't show good intentions to stay up, so you knew there'd always be the team that was going to struggle. You look at the results there: Brentford 2-0, Burnley 4-1. That's a bad loss, isn't it, against Burnley? Really, I mean, Burnley at the bottom struggling. If Sheffield United had
That was a
anything
killer.
about them,
That was a that was. I mean, it was done already, really. But the Burnley one just really showed the difference. And I mean, Burnley are no great shakes either, but obviously a massive difference between them and Sheffield United. I'm surprised Burnley have still got a glimmer of hope, to be honest. The fact that they're just playing Forest last day of the season gives them a little bit, but they've got to beat Spurs. They're away against Spurs, aren't they? I think on either tomorrow or Sunday. So it'd probably be one of them. It'd probably be one of those last days where there's sod all riding on anything, because top four will be finished up. Villa will have qualified for that, and City probably have won the league by then, and it might just be one of those,
Do you know what though? I get that we've averaged a goal a game, and but I'm with Paul. I am here. We should be spanking these. I don't care what. It's not about what's happened, because you could say, "Oh, we didn't win 11. We didn't win in 10, 11 games, and then all of a sudden we won 3." So you don't know what's going to happen with Everton, but a bit of freedom. Sheffield United, I've watched them. They're not that good. And I know we don't smash teams that ain't that good. That's just what we do. We let teams have a good game when they're not that good. But we should be looking to put goals past these. I'm not being funny. If Burnley can put 4 past them, Burnley, then so can bloody we. So can we. And we're going to have a good game this game. Paul's going to this game, so we've got to see some cracking goals.
Got to.
Man United, though, on that Sheffield United Man United one, Paul, where Man United was losing at first, and then
2-1 down as well. Did 2-1 down, or Sheffield United came back?
I can't remember the score. I can remember Gary Neville in the commentary. I think Gary Neville was in the Everton commentary.
Yeah.
And he was commentating on the Everton game. He was like, he had to actually read out the Man U score, and he's like, "It don't surprise me. The Man U was losing, and then they brought it back." Newcastle scored 5 against them, but Newcastle do score a lot of goals. And Forest, like I say, Forest was losing, and they ended up bringing it back and pumping 3 past them. So we can score goals past these, I'm pretty sure. It's going to be interesting to see what your score predictions are, people, to see what you actually do think the score's going to be. Right, moving on. Paul, have you got the team that they played last?
I can get it. I'll show you a little bit of detail from Everton website at the moment. Shows you about who is available and not available. So I'll just show you that for the moment while I gather 1 or 2 other bits. So
let's have a look.
There you go. So it might not be. Let me go a little bit bigger for you, so to speak.
You zoom in your screen, you can see it. By the way, it's nice and clear if you do get it on big screen. Some people watch this on TV. If you've got it on TV, this looks beautiful. Right.
That'll be amazing on telly.
That means only Mikalenko and so I did listen to his interview, and he says everyone's got knocks, but they all should be in contention. Am I right on that, Paul? I haven't read that, but
all on the grass.
All on
the grass, apart from those 3, I think. Yeah.
So there is a few knocks, but he's got a lot in contention. We know Mikalenko's already put a statement out saying he'll be lucky. He's hoping he can play the Euros. So if he's not even 100% going to play the Euros, he's not going to play this season. So we know Mikalenko's out.
Yeah. That'd be a shame, wouldn't it?
Dele Alli,
if he didn't get the chance to do that after having such a good season. After having such a good season, I'd feel sorry for him if that had happened. It's a bit of a shame, isn't it?
It'll be a massive contention for most improved with Branthwaite, so he might get a trophy anyway, so that'll top it off, won't it?
Yeah, I'd imagine so.
Right. We are going to put on the screen now.
This is this is what Sheffield United had at home against Forest last time. So they do like I mean, this might be one of the reasons for their downfall, to be honest. Playing a 5 or a 3. They did have a man get sent off as well. So, obviously not the best. I mean, look at those scores that they gave the players, I bet Brenton Diaz is regretting his move to Sheffield United. I thought he would have gone to a few different places before Sheffield United, to be honest.
I'm
They've got
not
some
100%,
tricky players,
but I'm pretty sure, Paul, that Brennan Diaz went to another club like Villarreal, and he's on loan to them.
Right, okay, and then came back.
Well, I don't know. I'm pretty sure he went to Villarreal, and they didn't. It's mad that a club buys someone then loans him out. But I could be wrong. But I think Diaz could be on loan. I'm not sure, but I like him. I think he's a good striker. It doesn't surprise me that he scored that game. I think he's a good striker, but it's not. You've got to look what's behind him. Hammer's a good player. Hammer, I like Hammer as well. I think that was a good signing from them. He's a good number 10, but they have got a lot of bad players. It's about the 11, not just one player.
That went a little AWOL then.
Yeah, so I am right. I thought the Blues would chuck it in. Bloody hell, the Blues. I must be on it tonight if I'm right. Sun's got to my head there and got me right. Yes, so that's right, Dan. So, yeah, Villarreal. It's just crazy that a team signs to them, pays the full cash for them, and then loans them out. Saying that, we did that with Mopay, didn't we? So it does happen.
I mean, looking at those, you'd pick out him and you'd pick out Hamer as well, kind of a smaller, kind of trickier player, takes free kicks, but you'd be disappointed. I mean, the bottom for a reason, with a low points tally for a reason. So you would be disappointed. Every club would be disappointed not getting 6 points out of Sheffield United. And I know we drew with them and probably should have lost in the end when we played them away. It was only Pickford making that save right at the end, wasn't it? Which was massive. So, but we weren't in a good place. We're much better placed now, and I'd imagine that we would be, not to jinx it at all, but we would be on a few coupons tomorrow, I would have thought.
Yeah, last time we played these, they had like a young kid up front, can't remember his name, and they goes, he's never scored for Sheffield United, and then he scored against us, and that game was awful, that draw. Everything went wrong for us. We should have won. I'm pretty sure in my head, stuff stays in your head, that there was a chance for Danjuma to square it, and he didn't. That was a game where a lot of people got frustrated with Danjuma because he's a bit ball greedy this game. But we drew against these, and we should have beat them. But at the end of the day, our last result when we played these, we drew. So they'll come to us thinking, "Oh, we drew against them. We'll have a chance against these. We need to show them that we can actually spank them this time." That's what I want to do.
Yeah,
we've got to take it to them.
The centre back there, Paul, I'm not sure of his name, long name, the centre back that got a red card. He always gets cards.
I'm going to say Ahmed.
Watching him. Yeah,
Ahmed
or something. He's got more of his name, but he always gets cards. Robinson, he's just a steady, basic player. Trusty, he's very trusty in that position. Don't know much about him at all, really. I don't know, but yeah, Hammer. I like him. I think he's good. I'm not worried. Diaz is good as well. So Hammer, Diaz. I'm not worried about anything else in that team. Nothing concerns me at all. And I know that I shouldn't be saying that because I shouldn't be cocky. But truthfully, there's 2 good players I see there, Paul, and that's all I'm worried about.
No, that's about it, isn't it? To be fair, that's about it. So it's more about us, really, and what we do, which makes sense.
In the comments now, we're going to move on. We're going to try.
Yeah, he's on. He's actually. I was just going to say about Brett. I was just going to say about Brenton Diaz. He's actually on loan from Villarreal. So he went from Blackburn to Villarreal, and now Villarreal have loaned him to Sheffield United until the end of June.
And the Blues also said in the comments, I like the Blues. Do you know what? I love that these comments come in because they're clever. The Blues knows his stuff. Let's not beat around the bush. But the Blues says that it was a free agent. So they got Diaz on a free. So I've just said they paid loads and loaned him out. Diaz chose them when he was a free agent. Obviously, a big name they are, football club. So he went to them on a free agent. They're obviously not that fond of him, and they're trying to sell him. Right. So what I was going to say in the comments now, before we do lineup predictions and get you involved, what are you worried about in the comments here? Is there anything that worries you? Is there a player that worries you? We normally have a fan on and ask them this, but I'll ask you, Paul, as well. What do we need to worry about, or is there nothing to worry about, Paul?
I don't think there is. I like the name Trusty. I mean, he sounds consistent. But apart from that, no, we should have enough. It's very much. I mean, are they going to be relaxed? I'd imagine they would be. They've got nothing to lose. They're already down. Same for us. We're already up. 0-0 all over it. Don't know. It could just be a decent one because it seems as though it's going to be jinx. Weather's decent tomorrow. Last home game. I think we could just ease through it pretty easily, to be honest.
Yeah, I completely
I'm being confident.
You are confident. You're going. You've got to be confident. With like you say, with Trusty, they're going to be sorted. The Blues then goes on to say in the comments, the difference is we're a lot better at defending than them. They're awful at defending, and us being good at defending has got us out of a lot of trouble this season. I've always said, Paul, if you can defend, then just see if you can get a goal. Do you know what I mean? Defend good, keeps you in the game, see if you can get a goal. And that's the way we've gone through this season.
Yeah.
Right, lineup predictions. Should we do a joint one again?
Yeah, let's do that. Yeah.
Yeah, let's do that. Joint one. Let's do it. Let's do this. We'll have a joint one. In the comments now, while we do our lineup prediction, we'll have a lineup prediction now. Me and Paul will argue about it. Probably won't have the same opinion. But can you, in the comments, put in your lineup prediction? I don't just want to see one. I want to see at least 5 or 6 lineup predictions. I want to see what you think in this game. Would you change things around, or would you stick what we've been going with? Paul, we could be different here, couldn't we? Because
here we go.
We do need to win this game, by the way. We don't need to win to stay up.
Yeah.
We need to win just for our pride and to give the fans something good to finish on.
If you're talking about league places and you get money for each one, we're a point above Brentford at the moment, so we want to stay above them, don't we?
Yeah, exactly. And we just want to smash this season anyway. We've had 3 wins, 1 draw. Win this next game and go into that Arsenal game that everyone thinks we're going to get spanked, actually getting a result. And what a finish that would be to the season. Right, Neville Southall in goals.
Awesome. Yes.
Neville Southall.
Pickford's a good reserve, though.
Good backup keeper.
Are we?
Pickford, I think Pickford's class, but Neville Southall.
Are we going crazy formation? There's no.
You always go.
There's no
like
2-3-5. Where's the old Brazilian formations here? There's no 2-3-5. I'm a bit disappointed. I guess it's going to be. It's going to be one of them, isn't it? It's going to be that. I'd imagine, probably. Shall I put the usual suspects in first?
Yeah, we're going the same goalkeeper, ain't we? We're going the same goalkeeper.
Tarks and Branthwaite.
Tarks and Branthwaite have to play. That is the partnership, isn't it? That is the partnership that's class.
There's the usual 3 who are always in, unless there's something wrong, and we go from there. Basically,
right. So, I think Ashley Young's got a lot of people liking him just lately. Would you agree with that? Because he's been a shit house, which Everton fans like, and when he's done his interviews, he sounds like he really does care about Everton, doesn't he? I don't like him getting yellow cards, but I do like the way he speaks and stuff like that, and he does really speak highly of Everton and how together we are and how much of a good football club we are. He's been to Juventus, he's been to Man United, and to speak that highly about us, that's amazing, isn't it, Paul?
I like his snidey side comments to be
Yeah.
honest
That's
about
why he's won people over, yeah.
exactly. Yeah, probably is to be honest. So yeah, I mean, you can go for any formation you like, Blues. To be honest, Sean now he's won Manager of the Month, and we're safe. He could do anything. You know, won't make too much of a difference, to be honest. Lloyd's saying he'd give Dobbin a go.
Is he
Sam
injured? I think
saying
he's injured,
drop
Dobbin,
Dukes and
isn't he?
drop Dukes and do a 4-4-2. 4-4 F and 2. Go Mike Bassett on it.
Don't be angling for Ashley Young to get another year, Dan. I wouldn't give him another contract. But you all know he's done my head in Ashley Young getting those yellow cards. But I think he's actually, since he got that penalty, he's actually been all right. He's actually been on the good end of being a shithouse, hasn't he? Instead of him being a shithouse and getting cards and not like him, he's been a shithouse where he's got away with stuff. He could have got to get 3 penalties away, but got away with it. I don't know. He's good cover for Mikolenko. What are we going left back then, Paul?
It's going to be Young, isn't it? I would have thought.
I would like to change the formation and go like frigging crazy, like wing backs McNeil and Harrison, and go mad. But I'm not going to do it.
Are we not?
No, I'm gonna because I know, and this is true, right? Sean Dyche creates a mentality that he wouldn't want to lose. Do you know what I mean? Like
we wouldn't lose, Dan. It'd be 10-0. It'd be 10-0.
No, but everything
17-4.
Do you know, like everyone that plays for Everton, Sean Dyche says even to play for Everton. And I think he wouldn't drop them. Do you know what I mean, Paul? He likes to keep them in. He likes to keep it a working environment where you've got the spot and you keep that spot until someone else earns it off you. So I don't think he'd drop them. I think Sean Dyche won't change that much.
No.
I think Ashley Young.
Because
you got to remember as well, Paul, that Dyche is trying to like find something for next season, isn't he? So he's still trying to put in the best combination that he thinks.
Do you want to do right back now, or do you want to save right back?
80k. Would you not?
60.
Is he on 60? Someone put 80k. Ashley Young.
Oh, you're on about. I thought you were on about Seamus for a second, then you got it wrong.
No,
I've no idea.
Young.
It's probably too
80K.
much, whatever it is. But
yeah, that's pretty high.
We didn't. He was on a free, wasn't he? So, are we going Seamus right back, or is it going to be one of those things where he'll come on and then get taken off at the end? Or you don't know, do you? Don't know. He's not accepted anything yet and stuff. So start Godfrey.
No, I'm going to go Coleman. I think because it's the last game, I think it's sentimental here. And I think I do think Coleman. It's not the last game, but I think it's the last game of the season at home. Coleman will probably get it just for. Coleman's getting another contract. He's getting offered it, and he's not going to reject it. Like Farewell said, me and Dyche have offered Coleman a new contract, and he's not going to reject it. I can tell you that 110%. So I'd start Coleman. Godfrey's been playing well, though, by the way. I just want to give him a shout out. He's good in that position, but I just think that last game of the season at home, Coleman will get it.
Yeah. Middle Diddle, who are being the two stoppers. Garner.
This is hard now, isn't it?
Well, is it James Garner and Idrissa Gueye? That's what it's been recently.
I do feel like some midfielders have had knocks that might decide who Dyche plays. So if Gomez has had a knock, if Onana's had a knock, or even Garner Gueye's had a knock, we might see that combination depending upon who's had the knock. I don't know. He said a few people have picked knocks.
Well,
you've got to go Garner and Garner Gueye, haven't you?
I would say so. I'll throw James Garner into the mix. Are you saying for the other one, Idrissa Gueye? I think Garner Gueye.
Yeah. Because Paul, I just think that like these every player wants to play, and I think these players have earned the right because they've kept us up to play the last couple of games. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
unless their performance isn't that good.
83, 83,000 on that wage list.
Bloody hell.
I mean, that sounds loads, but that's actually a lot less. It's a lot less than Gomez. That was some deal. He has got an amazing agent. 120
Barcelona,
a week.
isn't it?
Oh
It's
my
amazing.
God.
Back in the day,
120 grand.
Barcelona was like big price tag, wasn't it? Gomez. But
120 grand.
he's coming at the end as well. Gomez's contract's coming away. His contract's going. Right. This is where it gets a bit. Well, we're playing Decore, ain't we? I mean, I do think a lot of Everton fans are frustrated with Decore, but I'd still have him there personally.
I don't sort of see what you would change too much, particularly over the last few games. You know, Luton wasn't a win, but we weren't awful in that first half. You know, and so
This
I
is
can't
the
see
thing, though.
very much changing at the moment, really.
This is the thing, though, Paul. And although we all think we know what's going to happen, it still could be Coleman's last game. He might reject the contract. He might have other ideas. It still could be Conor Gay's last game. We might not give him the year extension. It could, don't. It could be Bradway's last game.
I know.
I don't want to say that. Oh, I'll cry.
Well, I worry about
Pickford.
two of our three mainstays. I worry about Pickford. Worry about Branthwaite. Like you say, Garner Gay may go. You've probably got Young not staying. I mean, there's a long list, and that's another conversation. Left hand side, are we going Maka Schlong?
Maka Schlong is definitely going to get it into. He's Dyche's favourite.
Yeah.
To be fair, I do like him as well. He does his best, doesn't he? He does his best. On the right hand side, it's got to be Jackie H, hasn't it? Jackie H.
That'll probably be his. Yeah, it'll be his last home game as well. You'd imagine.
Did you see that video of me hitting the crossbar, Paul?
Have you hit the crossbar?
Yeah.
Yeah, ages ago.
No, just a new one today. Honestly, mate, proper pinger, right? Yeah, I put a video on Twitter. Not many people have seen it because it only got 2 likes, but that's probably because they had the attention on the Copites. He lost the league at Goodison Park. But I put a video up today. I went to the park and I had the bars like right next to the football. So I've got to ping the football over the bars, which takes loads of chip, and try and hit the crossbar. And I actually said crossbar and I hit it on the video. Amazing. I should put it. I'm going to put it as a short after this show. But I still got it, basically. That's what I'm saying. Jack Harrison on the right. Who playing up top then?
Well, you'd imagine DCL on the criteria that we've said so far.
Did you like that picture I put on the TOFFEE BLUECAST of Calvert-Lewin with the baby girl?
Oh, yeah. He's trying to... There's a...
You lost the league at Goodison Park on the baby girl. I got it printed.
It's class, that. I do, yeah. He did try and do kind of old styley pose of every dad does it, to be honest. You know, oh yeah, I love take a picture of me half naked while I'm holding the baby. Makes me look great.
Yeah, to be fair, I've got one then. I've got one of those pictures.
I have as well. Every dad does it. Every dad does it. By the way,
pump your chest up and get your kid lying on your chest. You know what I mean?
Let me just suck in. Right, get it. Take it out.
Quick, take a picture before my breath comes. You know what I mean? Pump your chest up. As a dad, you've got to have like a topless.
You got to have a go, haven't you? You got to have a go. To be fair,
make yourself look like that. Manliest dad in the world.
So yeah, DCL. You
Who's
can't see any difference, to be fair to him.
And they actually did. Do you know what? I actually put a video up of the fans singing the Calvert-Lewin song, and they sang it really good this time. They are catching on to it. Dominic, Nick. Calvert-Lewin. Yeah, they're getting good on that now.
It's a grower.
Yeah, it will be a grower.
Love that. So, I mean, that is pretty much.
McNeil, are you a grower or are you a shower?
There's a tune in there somewhere.
Oh, there's a tune. You can rap some lyrics around that. You know what I mean? He's a grower, McNeil. He's a shower.
I'll be on the next podcast, Dan. That'll be on the next podcast when you have to come up with this.
Well, over 18. Right, let's do this then. That is
Blue,
our
it's
team.
blue. Yeah. Right. Are we gonna guess
make it go dead,
scores?
don't I? Yeah,
Are we
let's
gonna
get
guess
scores.
scores?
Let's read their lineups first.
Oh,
Paul,
their
'cause you're doing
lineup.
what I
Sorry, I
normally
forgot
do.
you were all here. I'm joking.
I normally do that. I normally do
I've got
that.
I've got one off the Blues. He's saying, yeah, why not? Let's go 3-5-2. He does like the 3-5-2, to be fair.
He loves it, doesn't he? He does 3-5-2.
Yeah, loves a
I
bit of
reckon, like,
3-5-2.
literally, you know, when the Blues had his dinner, he literally puts like the 3 sausages at the bottom of his plate, then he puts the 5 chips above the sausages, and then he has, I don't know what he has, probably 2 beans at the top. He loves that formation, doesn't he? 3-5-2. OCD on the 3-5-2. Emma's just come in with the. If she changes that, which she probably has, we're buggered with Emma's lineup there.
Sorry, I was just
seen
busy
it.
thinking of sausage, chips, and beans. That's cracking tea. That is. It's a cracking tea.
Yeah.
So
Well,
he
do you
went.
know what's mad?
on.
Like a lot of
Go on.
food, like a lot of food that I didn't used to like, I'm starting to like, and that's crazy.
Oh,
I've not eaten it
age.
all my life.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I didn't eat. I used to like my grandma always had, rest in peace, my grandma. She always used to have mushy peas with fish, and I was like, "Ugh, that's disgusting." And I was like, I never ever had mushy peas. And then I had mushy peas the other day, and I'm thinking, I'm 34, and I've never had mushy peas. Oh, pub, 34, and I've never had mushy peas. And I had them, and I was like, oh my God, I've been missing out. Even cakes that she used to have, I didn't like them. Angel cake with all the different colours. She used to always have them, and I was like, angel cakes, don't like them. I always used to get them, but I never tried them. And then I tried it the other day, an angel cake, really nice as well. A little random one for you.
It's age.
By the way, Paul, we're going to keep getting these lineups on, but I was just going to do a little, might as well give myself a shout out.
Go on, give yourself a shout out.
Well, what date is it today? The 10th?
It is. It's not your birthday, is it?
No, it's my birthday on the 13th. So when's that?
On the 13th, is it?
Yeah. 13th. My birthday's coming up.
Monday.
35 I'm going to be, which I said, like, oh my God, I'm 5 years off 40. What the heck's happening? I feel 21. You know what I'm
But
like.
you're
I paint myself red. I paint myself blue. But
you're younger than Coleman. You're younger than Coleman, so you could still get offered a contract. It's not over.
No, 35. See, 35 just seems like a heavy age for me. I still feel 21. I still ride unicorns down the bloody street, man. 35. Come on.
People in the comments now saying, "Shut up, Dan." That's young. That's young.
I don't think we'll do a show. Happy birthday for Monday, yeah. Wish it was another manic Monday. Yes, I'm 35 on Monday. Yes, I always know that'll happen. Someone will say, like, if you say, oh, I feel like I'm getting older, 35, someone will say, well, I'm older than you, so you're not old. So there you go. But you do feel like you get older on your birthday.
Anyway,
right,
Daniel,
so here we go.
Daniel, Blues has got a 3-5-2 formation here. Come on.
There we go.
Godfrey, Taki, Branthwaite, Garner, Gay, and Anna. Gonna miss that combination. Gomez. Interesting. So we got James Garner on the right hand. James Garner on the right hand side. Garner, and Anna, Gomez or middle diddle with McNeil on the left. And did that say Chimiti and DCL up front? I think it said. So.
Well, I just clicked off it like an idiot because I forgot that it takes it away when I say thank you for the happy birthday messages.
I know you were just loving all the attention for your birthday. That's what it was.
I'm an interactor with the comments. I can't let a comment get missed. That's what we do, Toffee Bluecast. We don't just leave you, right? Yeah. So it was. You was right, Paul. Back to attention. It was Shamiti and DCL. I want Shamiti to play more.
Let's get this right now. I don't think we've got it right all season. Yeah. So let's get this right. So Pickford.
Oh, let me get the big screen on. Yeah, let me get it on TV. Let me widen my screen to see this. Here we go.
Right.
Right.
So,
Peachy arse. We always know the peachy arse.
Peachy Pickford. Yeah.
Big Ben.
Big Ben Godfrey. Then Tarkovsky or Branthwaite.
Tarkovsky is the trophy one. Branthwaite is the
Right.
GOAT.
Right, Branthwaite. And then Young, because it's old. It's Young.
Yeah.
Danjuma.
Is that just gone for Danjuma? That's a
I
bit
think
of a
she's gone
different one, isn't it?
Danjuma. James
I
Garner.
didn't think we had a snake emoji.
Oh.
go.
James Garner, the ex-Red, in the middle.
Yeah.
With Garner
Gay. Because we know why on that one. Because he didn't wear the laces that time. Garner Gay, yeah.
Yeah. Who's this going to? Oh, Harry's son.
Harry's
And-
son, yeah.
And McNeil. Hang on. And McNeil. And
Yeah.
DCL. I think we did it.
Yeah, we did.
Woohoo!
We did it. We are coming into form at the end of the season. We're going to smash Sheffield United with that. I was proud of us then, because we normally are proper dopey on that. So, Emma, I hope you appreciate that me and Paul together got that in seconds.
Boom.
Any more lineups?
No, they were our main suggestions and lineups. So everyone's fairly confident on what we've had. We haven't got many choices, to be fair. Yeah, like he says, that's what could be any of our strikers.
Lloyd Roberts says, if Qatar gets in our club, we will learn PSG cast-offs.
Yeah. Coleman in the twilight years.
I'd have him Mbappe. He's not a cast-off, but I'd have him.
Well, if he gets in, he'd have to oust McNeil.
Yeah, I don't think Daesh would drop McNeil if we had Mbappe. I think Daesh should choose Mbappe. Right, so here we go then. Here is the biggie. I can see Lulu jumping on it straight away. Lulu's in there with the score, and she's got it there, and she knows what's coming because she knows the show. This is the end of the show now, and we have gone 2 minutes over already, so we will finish it now. One day we will be under an hour, I promise. Right. Here we go. This is the big moment, people. It's going to put the build-up music in. The score predictions. Get your score predictions in, people. Let's put a bit of build-up. What is your score prediction and your goal scorers for the game?
Love it.
And by the way, if you haven't hit that like and subscribe, can you please look to like and subscribe on TOFFEE BLUECAST? Because we would love you to hit the like and subscribe button. We are currently on 750 something. So we are 60 something probably. So we're close on it, 800.
Yeah, probably actually. Yeah, good point.
Yeah, so get behind us.
Lately. Appreciate it.
We're on our way to 1,000. If we get to 1,000, me and Paul will just do the best episode you have ever watched. We'll do challenges. We'll do anything. We'll make you laugh. We just want to hit 1,000 because we're worth it. L'Oreal. Right. Paul. That's a good one. That was. I like that. Ooh.
Ooh.
Nice hair.
Yes.
Right.
Yes,
here we go.
Yes. I think sunshine, decent crowd, relaxed atmosphere.
You're there. So it's got
us on the up. Us on the up. Them on the gloom. I think we're gonna win. I think we're gonna win 3-0.
I love, by the way, there's comments coming
4-0.
in.
I think we're gonna win 4-0. 4-0.
4-0. Yeah. That's naughty by you, that isn't it?
I know. I'm not only
a 1-0 or a 1-1 or 2-1.
No, I know.
4-0.
Yeah, I do.
You on the shots?
No. I know. Makes a change, doesn't
it? He's on the coffee and he's gone 4-0. Right, who's your goal scorers then, Paul? 4-0. Clean sheet and 4 goals.
No, we're not very good at people scoring more than one, are we? So actually, I don't think that will change. So let's go. Let's go Branthwaite. Let's go Branthwaite.
Jared.
Let's go McNeil. Let's go James Garner, lawnmower. And
Do you know what though, Paul? Can I just say
Coleman.
Go on,
And Coleman.
And Coleman.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do you know what? I've got like a little problem here. Like me and my partner, we said if we had a kid, another kid, we love the name Jared.
Yeah.
Jared. But we can't have that if Branthwaite leaves.
Of course you can.
Can you? Don't feel good though, does it? If he leaves. So basically, just for my future, if I have another kid and it's a boy, I want Jared Branthwaite to stay just so I can enjoy the name even more. Because I think Jared's a pretty funky, cool name, Jared.
What about Seamus?
Well, I used to say Seamus, didn't I? I can't even bloody read. Seamus.
Seamus.
That's Jared. Jared. Jared's pretty funky. Jared Branthwaite just needs to stay. He needs to stay. So your goal scorers was Paul.
Yeah.
Reel them off to me.
McNeil. Who else did I say? Who did I say first? No, McNeil. Oh yeah, Branthwaite, McNeil, James Garner, and Coleman.
Who scores for them?
Between them? No one. Yay!
Hello, well done, well played. There you go. So Paul's going 4-0. I'm going to go for 5-1. 5-1. I'm going to give them one because I do like. I think Hammer is pretty good, and I wanted him at Everton, and I think Diaz is quite a good striker as well. So that we'll be giving them a spanking, and they probably will get one goal. I'm going to give it to probably Diaz. If it's a player that we wanted back in the day, he probably will score against us. It's Everton, isn't it? So Diaz scores for them on the 1. The 5 goals for us. I want to say everyone. Branthwaite. You always think Branthwaite or Tarky. I'm going Branthwaite. Coleman. Imagine him scoring. That'd get some people thinking, oh, stop him moaning about his new contract. Branthwaite, Coleman, McNeil, and Calvert-Lewin. Do we? I've got one more, haven't I?
One more.
Lawnmower.
James Garner.
Still Ryan's cursed him. It's got to be.
So you've got the same 4 as me and DCL.
Did you think Coleman as well?
Yeah.
Yeah. We're mad. We are. We're mad. So that is our goal scorers. I'm 5-1. Paul's 4-0. Oh my God, Eugene, you're mad. You are. I love you so much. All right, let's get these score predictions.
Right. I haven't seen Eugene's yet because I'm up here with these first set of comments. So Paul was on earlier and he went 5-0. To be fair, scorers may come later. Just while I go down the show, let's see. Come on, where are you? Lloyd was on before. He reckons 3-0 as well.
Confident, ain't he? Confident.
Yeah, Sam was a bit more conservative. We won't smash them. We won't smash them. It'll be 2-1. He fancies Archer getting a goal, so he'll get those. Keep going down the show.
Some crazy scores here. I love it. Everton fans, we're all happy at the minute, ain't we? So there is some nice scores here.
I missed out. I apologise to Eltel on the Banks, Royal Blue Mersey. He was just saying formation before 4-3-4. That's 4-3-4. 3-4-3. That would have been a good formation. DCL and Beto up top. Going through the show.
The Royal Blue Mersey, and we fight with all of our might.
There was a great.
I'm so jealous. Loads of
there was
videos,
a great
please.
YouTube video. There was a great YouTube video I saw actually, which was Everton songs, and it showed all the fans singing these different Everton songs, and it put lyrics up there as well, which was good. Lulu, lovely Lulu, 3-1 for the Blues.
Lulu's positive.
And then we go into Emma 3-0,
3-0. It's a good score from
Darren
Emma, that is.
4-0, Pauline's
Positive.
here 4-0.
Pauline Kate, 4-0.
Blues
Good one.
is torn. Blues have really been thinking about this.
Yeah, the
No
Blues is.
favourite.
Do you know what though? The Blues is like he's really strict on his scores. The Blues
He
is
is.
often gives us a draw. If we get a 1-0, it's good from the Blues.
not
And the
playing.
Blues here, what's he
Yeah.
got? What's he gone with? I don't know. I ain't looked yet.
He's not playing. He's not play. He thinks about it proper. You know, this is
Yeah.
serious. This is serious stuff. This.
Life or death, the Blues.
Yeah.
Honestly, with his score
Pauline reckons
predictions
that
and
we
lineup.
should. It's about time we gave someone hiding. He's actually went 2-1, and he went Tarky, Harrison, and same as you, Diaz for them. So
Yeah, well, he did say earlier on, didn't he? Wouldn't score many, so
He
2-1's good for the Blues,
Sam,
by the way.
Sam said the same. He said Archer for them, didn't he? And he's gone DCL and McNeil for us. Sheffield United score late just to make it a nervous 30 seconds at the end. He's saying win, but I've got a bad feeling about this game. Don't have a bad feeling, Blues. It's all right. We're staying up. It's not a bother.
Do you know what?
It's okay.
He can't be this. I get it though, because these score predictions are mad. And us Everton fans, when we do score predictions like this, we lose, and we all look like knobheads. I mean, I literally, sorry for the swearing there, but that Bournemouth game, I was like, oh my god, we're going to beat Bournemouth 5-1. We lost, and I got ripped by Pablo. So I get it, the Blues. I do. It's hard to be positive as an Everton fan. But if you're Eugene on this next one,
yes. And I can't wait to see his goal scorers either.
Yeah,
9-0. 9-0. Dan, that deserves music, that.
I know, I lost that. Do you know what? You've got to let me know when you want the music. But I wasn't ready. It's
9-0.
Try again.
Hang on, let me go off. Let's do that again.
Lights gone. Right, go on,
so
try
Eugene's confident. He's gone 9-0.
Wow! 9-0! We are
scorers.
such good actors. Paul, we're going to star in a film. You know what I mean? Soon, someone's going to get hold of this Toffee Bluecast, and we are going to be like in a cracking film. I can feel it. Right, here
straight to VHS. That I reckon. DCL hat trick. McNeil with a brace and Decore with a brace. People scoring more than one goal. That's the biggest shock. Never mind 9-0. Pauline's goal scorers when we went 4-0. DCL Tarky, McMessy, and Shimiti. Yeah, he's coming on.
I like it.
Know, maybe next year.
Do you know what?
For Shimiti.
A lot of people put the video of Shimiti where he come on and he was on the left hand side and he did this sexy touch and then he outside of the foot it to Beto and put Beto through in on goal, and it was just like I can see Shimiti getting better every game. And when Shimiti signed for us, a lot of people was like, "Oh, he's crap." All the sporting fans says he's crap. Farewell put a statement out today. When we sign players, we've got a system now. We do it properly. I like it. We look for certain things in a player, and Shimiti has got everything. He's got the height. He's got the speed. He can finish. He's just young and got to put it all together. And I am really excited about Shimiti, by the way. Really excited. I think he's going to be a cracker.
Not all players are their absolute prime as soon as they kick a ball. You know, De Bruyne, Chelsea, Salah, Chelsea,
Drogba.
You know,
Drogba
at Chelsea was good though. To be fair, I don't mean that.
No, but I'm saying.
I mean they were rubbish elsewhere, and then eventually they come into fruition. So
I was more saying that they're like some players. You can't judge a player at 21 because I'm saying Drogba at a late age smashed it, Anelka at a late age smashed it. I'm saying you can't decide what a player's going to be at 21. No. You can't say someone's shit at 21 because Shimiti could end up being an absolute gem. So who knows? I think he's got it all.
If you look, even though he's only been with us a season, if you look at when we bought him, I mean, he's proper stick thin. You can already see that he's putting a bit of bulk on. I mean, that shoulder barge for a start off. He's been on the weights.
Not finishing.
been on the weight, so you know. What was I going to say? Lloyd went 3-0. Cat went 3-1, same as Lulu. DCL, McNeil, and Dukes. Blues are like see Shemiti in the top 2. And there you go. We're all very positive going into tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm really happy, and I'm glad you're going as well. And it's going to be a cracking little family one for you. Get us loads of videos and stuff like that. And we'll put it on the Toffee Bluecast.
Well, I'll video call you. Video call you while I'm there tomorrow. Be in the fan zone, having a few drinks and listen to the music as well.
Exactly. So let's have a good game for Paul going. I mean, me and Paul went to the Burnley game, and we got Everton back on track. I know we got spanked by Chelsea after, but we got us on track. We did. We broke that first win.
Yeah, can't beat all of them, can we? You know.
We just can't. We're busy people, right? So we did our job. Tomorrow's going to be a good game. I'm really excited for it, and I think we're going to score quite a few goals. And I'm just going to believe it. And if we don't, I don't care because we're already up. But I'm going to believe we're going to have a good game. I know it's crazy to say that. There's not that much pressure on the game. Right, people, thanks for listening. It has been a late one. We normally come live at 9 o'clock. We've done a bit later, but you've all still joined us, so we're happy about that. If you can hit the like and subscribe on the channel, hit the likes. Just puts the video about. More people can watch it. We can get more people in the comments. That's what we want. Please do that for us. I'm going to drop the banner now, everyone. Have a boss one, and we'll be live. Instant match reaction. Paul probably won't. He'll be probably coming out the stadium. Come on, but we'll get someone else on from the Toffee Bluecast.
Live report tomorrow.
We'll get him in the stadium, Paul. See that big smile on his face when we give him a spanking. Eugene's 9-0 will happen. Don't worry. Have a boss night, everyone. Up the Toffees. Saturday tomorrow. Everton are playing, and we're going to win.